Can I make something good out of this? Can I make something good out of this? Chances are you will not be missed, 'cause you don't give a shit. Can I make something good out of this? You could be late, you could be true, you could be underneath my shoe. Sometimes you're the only one who's strong. Then I'll be devastated if I'm wrong. I am the one you love to hate, but you cannot devastate. It will be interesting, I'm sure, 'cause I want more. Can I make something good out of this? Can I pretend that something is missing? Chances are you will not be missed, 'cause you don't give a shit. Can I make something good out of this? You will be late, you could be too, you could be underneath my shoe. Sometimes you're the only one who's strong, and I'll be devastated if I'm wrong. I am the one you love to hate, but you cannot devastate. It will be interesting, I'm sure, but I want more. You could be late, you could be true, you could be underneath my shoe. Times you're the only one who's strong, and I'll be devastated if I'm wrong. I am the one you love to hate, but you cannot devastate. It will be interesting, I'm sure, 'cause I want more. I want more from you, yeah, more. I want more, I want more, I want more from you, yeah, more. I want more, I want more, I want more from you, yeah, more. I want more, I want more, I want more from you, yeah, more. More from you, yeah, more. You're all I've got. You're all I want. You're all I've got. Back in the day, complications never wore my patience. I was always ready to play. Why face the day in the sunshine in LA? We hit the beach and rode the waves. I lost my balance, I was faded. I was trapped and wrapped up in a scene that was never really me. Plastic lights and starry eyes, and all the freaks were left outside. So I'd look in and wonder why. Where was mine? I couldn't find it. But you're all I've got. You're all I want. Some days it just feels like this will never be enough. Most days it just feels like a struggle to catch up. And I won't mind the day I find what a peace of mind you are. 'Cause life is a wonderful mess. Time to walk away, trade my sunshine in for rain. Same old ways in a different place, but something's changing. I wanted answers and direction. What I got was second guessing, hesitation, no sensation, just more questions. Nothing to blame for being stuck inside this frame of mind. If I can find my way, who I am, what I want, where I'm going, where I was, it's not up to you. I wish there was something you could do, but you're not me, so you can be my answers, because you're all I've got. And you're all I want. Some days it just feels like this will never be enough. Most days it just feels like I've struggled to catch up. But I won't mind the day I find what a peace of mind you are. 'Cause life is a wonderful mess. You're all I've got. You're all I want. You're all I've got. You're all I want. it's over. Do you need anything like I need you? I've got no place to be alone, my friend. He cut his wrist instead. There's your answer. You better save yourself, or else nothing like success. I would rather be in hell than regret. Do you need anything like I need you? It's over. Oh, do you need anything like I need you? No, I do. Denial. These are not my words. Tell me where am I? Most of the time, wet my face with reality and permit me to breathe before I do it again. Do you need anything like I need you? It's over. Do you need anything like I need you? Do you need anything like I need you? It's over. Do you need anything like I need you? Let's go! Come on! Yo, yo! Do you need anything like I need you? It's over. Oh, do you need anything like I need you? Do you need anything like I need you? It's over. Do you need anything like I need you? Oh, 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 oh. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Dude, how we doing? Dude, the Mariners fucking lost again, bro. What am I gonna do? I don't know what to do with myself when a baseball team loses. Dude. Let's go! Oh, 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 oh. Let's go! All right, all right, all right.
Let's go. Dude. How we living? Dude, let's go, dude. Yes. No, I'm going to put a Bible verse from Tommy 69:420, right? That says, fuck Donald Trump, fuck the Bible, fuck America. Dude, can you imagine? I'm going to write that on my cap, right? You think they'd approve, right? Come on now. Hey, you know, the thing that gets me about all that shit is how they're all lying. They're like, oh, these guys are forced to do, oh. Dude, nothing is compulsory. Nothing is compulsory. The guys don't have to wear the rainbow hats. It's not compulsory. They chose to wear the hat, and then they wrote on it. So they chose to wear the pride hat to write on it. I think it's a Heritage Foundation op. And just so you know, guys, it's not a haircut. It's the face, okay? It's the face. Shave face. I am going to be getting a haircut on Monday, and I'm going to be dyeing my hair next time, too. So get ready for shorter hair. Get ready for white hair. You know, get ready for anything. I'm tired of the facial hair, like having to deal with it. So I'm going shaved for a while, okay? I am. I'm going shaved for at least a couple of days until I get lazy. But yes, the shave. I might stay shaved for a while, dude. You know what I mean? Dude, it's like right? Do the 𝗙ecie𝗹𝗪 for a little while, right? I might stay this way, right? Those of you who get the reference. I like it. I like it. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good shit. Dude, Nair, I use Nair as my shampoo, right? That's what I do, right? I like to use Nair as shampoo. That explains my hairline. Right? Good old Nair shampoo, boss. Oh shit. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Dude, the fucking everybody's liking the Baron Trump video. That's good. Oh, shit's a 1 of 10, baby. Right? So let me just say this. Here, this is the thing, guys. There's no way around it. The only thing I'm going to say about that MLB shit, obviously, it is getting pumped all over Twitter. They're literally just bigots. That's it. These guys are bigots. You know who's the biggest one of them all is this John Root guy. Can I show you something? Watch this, guys. This is amazing. I want to show you just the best burn, and then we're going to move along. But there's this guy, John Root, all right? This fucking idiot, whatever, another Outkick guy, okay? But look what he does here. He just outs himself where he says, look at this. He's upset because there was like some people renewed their vows, all right? But where is it? Where's his post? Dude, he's such a dork, all right? But he fucking comes out with it, and you see it. Hold on. They're all the same, guys. Dude, Clown Prince, let's go. They're all the same. Dude, let's go, Clown Prince. Thank you, boss. Nice shave, Tommy. I'll donate to the Pine Box Fund while I'm break dance party. Let's go. So look, this is the guy. Look at what he says here. You ready? So check it out, guys, because they're just common bigots. He says pregame during San Francisco Giants Pride Night, the team paraded 10 same-sex couples on the field where they renewed their marriage vows in front of fans and a gigantic drag queen. Get this sexual depravity out of sports. Pride Night should be banned. But guys, here's the deal. It's like they call marriage this right? Marriage is a sanctuary. It's this beautiful, super important thing, right? You gotta get married. You got to commit. And here they are committing. But straight marriage is like a blessing. Gay marriage is like sexual depravity. They're bigots, okay? And look at this guy who goes to town on him, dude. Look at this guy, okay? Because this guy, he gets in a conversation. Watch this, dude. This is amazing. MAGA Father's Day grinder, not so sneak glizzy dates. Let's go. Tony, you know it. So look what this guy said. Here, guys, I'll start the goal early. All right, I saw somebody mention the goal. I'll get it started right now, boss. All right, we're going to get the dance party. Pine box this shit. Pine box. Let's go, baby. There it is. Dance party is up. But look at this Jonathan Gonzalez guy. Because this dude wrecks him. Okay? Look at this shit. Okay? Look at this, dude. He says, Johnny Gonzalez says, you don't see the irony in your strict homophobia while at the same time having the haircut and beard of a gay choir director somewhere in the middle of San Francisco being pegged by Elton John wearing a sundress. Do you really not catch the irony? Really? And he says, Jonathan, I'm not scared of homos. And he says, while you may not fear them, you clearly dislike them. That is also part of the definition of homophobia, is an irrational dislike of someone strictly for that reason. All the evil plagues in this world, tell me, brother, why does people being gay make you so upset? And he says, Jonathan, my disagreement with their sinful, degenerate lifestyle is not an irrational dislike. Believing men can't become women, that marriage is for one man and one woman, and homosexuality is on nature is very rational. It's been rational forever. And he says, yes, it is irrational considering all of the sin and evil that afflicts this planet of people we are on. Why is homosexuality at the top of your list? All of the energy you waste talking trash about these people, couldn't that be used to help humanity? And so then he says, so you agree that LGBTQ is sinful and evil? You're just upset about a perceived hierarchy of sin. Dude, oh my God. And he said, I actually don't agree it's sinful or evil as far as hierarchy. Yes, I would say there are actions much worse than homosexuality. For instance, rape, murder, child abuse, thievery, all of these things are categorically more evil. But dude, look at his description here. While at the same time having the haircut and beard of a gay choir director somewhere in the middle of San Francisco being pegged by Elton John in a sundress. Like, dude, tell me he doesn't nail it. Like this guy, this John Root guy is absolutely homosexual, right? This guy is absolutely, like, I guarantee you this guy is gay. He doesn't know it yet, but look at him. Come on, bro. Dude. It's so wild. They're still going crazy with this. See, what's wild for me, guys, is just how they're all lying. Okay, that's the thing to me that's wild, is they're all lying. Like every single person I saw today online was like, the MLB specifically punished Christian players after forcing them to wear the hats. And it's like, dude, they have an opt-out. They don't have to wear the rainbow hat. Nobody is required to wear the rainbow hat. But it's not even about the rainbow hat. They just want Pride Nights gone. Okay? They want gay people gone. They want trans people gone. Okay? That's it. They're bigots. They're supremacists. Okay? They're 100%. And that's why I think we should never let up. Okay? We never let up. We will never let up. People keep saying this shit like, oh, you're going to push people away. It's like bullshit. These people, these bigots are never going to come around, guys. You're not pushing anybody anywhere. The bigots are never going to become non-bigots. And there's no way you're going to take an unbigoted person and they're going to become a bigot. If they become a bigot, it's not because I am aggressively defending people's civil rights. It's because they were always a bigot and they were just pretending like they weren't. You're not going to lay that shit on me. I'm going to aggressively defend the rights, and anybody who's a bigot can be a bigot. Fuck you. It's not on me, boss. Okay? It's not on me, right? It's not on me. Dude, TYG, what are you talking about, boss? Nobody's forcing sexuality. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody forces sexuality, boss. Right? Dude, yeah. Look at this idiot. Dude, right? Come on. Right? You know what I'm saying? Dude, nobody forces sexuality. Sorry, buddy. Smell ya later. Dude, doesn't exist. Forced sexuality, that's bullshit. They force religion. Religion is 100% forced. From the day you're born, you were indoctrinated. And let me show you. I got something to show you guys. You ready? Yeah, no, that person is gone. Get the fuck out of here. Let me show you guys. You ready? Look at what they're doing in Texas. I know you've heard about the Texas Rangers. Texas Rangers are the only team that's not having a Pride Night. Look at what they're doing, guys. In Texas, the Texas Rangers, their Faith and Family Night, Thursday, June 18th, right? Faith and Family Day. Well, look what else they hold on Thursday, June 18th. Toy Story 5 Day. So the Texas Rangers, the people that don't hold a Pride Night, that have the big Faith and Family Night, they put Faith and Family Night on the same day as Kids Toy Story Day. Why? So they can fucking groom children. Okay? They have Toy Story 5 Day to get all the kids excited there, and that's when they have Faith and Family Night to prey on the kids, to shove religion down their fucking throat, threaten them with hell, threaten them with fucking, you better be straight or you're going to burn in hell. Dude, they're groomers. They're indoctrinators. That's why they run around thinking everyone else is doing it. Trust me, I fucking lived it. Okay? That's what they do. They are the groomers. Check their fucking hard drives. It's real telling, isn't it, that they do that? That's what they do in Texas, right? Faith and Family Night on the kids' night, right? You wonder why everybody's getting groped at the fucking mega churches, boss. It's literally, they're all pedos, boss. Like, fucking A, bro. Dude, isn't that wild? I thought that was pretty funny, boss. That literally, dude, they have Toy Story Day the same day as Faith and Family. They force heterosexuality on their kids. They sure do. Steph cells. Dude, you know what I said, though, guys? I don't know if you saw my tweet today. This one probably didn't take off. But I did offer up something, okay? Because I did say that we should make a federal law that says all Christian men, okay, all Christian men get a lifetime exemption from Pride Nights. All they have to do is fuck a man in the ass to get it. New federal law, right? Lifetime exemption from Pride Nights or ever having to wear Pride regalia. All you have to do is fuck a man in the ass to get it, dude. Dude, let's go. You know they'll be lining up. They will be lining up. One and definitely done, as Howard Lutnick said. Woo! Shit. All right. I do have like a couple more things to say about this. This is a good warm-up, but I wanted to point out this. I did make a thing about how the Christian baseball players are so obsessed. Look at this. You got Mike Trout in his little Jesus one. You got one of the Yankees guys doing an interview in Jesus one. You got the very famous picture of Donald Trump with the Yankees. And look at the Yankee wearing a Jesus one t-shirt. Dude, these guys are the least fucking oppressed, like, religious freaks in existence. Baseball is so white and so homophobic and so backwoods, inbred, like, right? I mean, it is literally, you know, and there's a Texas Rangers guy doing an interview in the team colors, right? He's got a Jesus One t-shirt made in the Rangers logo and colors. Like, come on, boss. And last but not least, you ready? Last but not least, look at this. This video is teammates of the guys who wrote the Bible verse on their hat. You ready? This is their teammates 2 weeks before, right? This is right before Pride Night. Look at this shit. Dude, look at this. Look at them. That was their team. That was the guys who wrote the Bible verses on their hat. This is their teammates, guys. Right? Give me a fucking break, dude. Dude, they're fine with all of this shit. They're fine. They're doing it on national TV, boss. They're like whacking peens on national TV. Right? This guy's teammates. And he's not out there protesting. Oh, what did Landon do? Did you see this and you go call your lawyer? You ask for a trade? Oh, I gotta get traded because they touch peens. Dude. Yo, Landon. What up, buddy? Dude, what Bible verse you writing on there for your teammates, boss? There's like a triple peen. There's a triple peen event happening right there in fucking left field, bro. What you doing? You all right? Did you gouge your eyes out with a fork after you saw this? Huh? Did you take your wife's fucking diaphragm and pluck out thine eyes because you watched them touch peen? You gonna be all right? You gonna survive? Huh, sweetheart? Fuck you. Bye-bye. Dude, let's go. 3 peens, dude. Triple peen. Let's go. All right. There we go, dude. They are aggressive, right? They are aggressive, dude. Now, the last thing I'm gonna say, guys, and then I'm moving on, is I did tweet something today that I thought was accurate. I swear this is true, guys, right here. Okay, you ready? It's this. It is. This is absolute truth. By the way, guys, the flagpole video was confirmed AI, as we knew. We knew it was true. But dude, I don't know where I fucking tweeted this. All right. I thought I tweeted. Wait a second, bro. Hold on. Hold the phone, boss. Hold the phone. Oh, right here. Right here, dude. I stand by this, guys. Okay? You love, your husband loves baseball. I love baseball too. But I stand by this. The entire culture war, okay? You see, Benny, we're winning the culture war, the culture war. The entire culture war is just every MAGA dude is a closeted gay man. That's it. That is the entire culture war. And when you look at all MAGA behavior through that lens, every single thing they do and say makes sense. Okay? The entire culture war is that every MAGA dude is a closeted gay man. That's it. Right? And if they're incels, they're closeted gay men that don't know they're men yet. Okay? That's the only thing that an incel is. But that's the whole culture war. That's it. That's why all of these dudes do shit like the triple peen, boss. Okay, they grab each other's asses, they do the triple peen, but they actually have underlying feelings about it. That's why they do the triple peen and then they laugh at each other. Oh, triple peen, oh, peens. That's it, right? Dude, look at them though. Look at them. They're like, they are comfortable. They're comfortable with it. All right. There you go. Moving on though. All right. I want to talk about something like sad and serious. Okay. We're going to move through some shit tonight, but this is pretty sad, guys, because you know that we have MAHA. Okay. Right. We have MAHA here in America. And you know, these MAHA people, they're devotees of RFK Jr. They do this crazy shit, okay? Like drinking raw milk, okay? They won't take vaccines, so kids are dying of measles and shit. And they're just so mentally bent about all this stuff. UFC at the White House was really gay-coded. It sure was, Tony. All right, so something happened in Australia that is like MAHA style. And check this out, okay? This is so sad, guys. But it is this woman, okay? Right here, dude. This is 𝗙cie 𝗵𝗡𝗆𝗆, okay? She is an Australian influencer, right? And she did a home birth. But she decided, like, she's very, like, anti-medical establishment. So she decided to not take an ambulance. And she ended up bleeding out after the birth. Okay? She twice refused an ambulance. Okay? Her name is 𝗙cie 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗆. She is a food influencer from Australia. Some of our Australian viewers may know who she is. But what she is she's like super anti-vax and very anti-medicine, okay? And this is a common thread of the MAHA movement here, which is that, the established medical professionals are just trying to sell you drugs. They're just trying to, get you hooked on things. They're trying to just make money off you, okay? So she refused an ambulance twice. Okay, a coroner's inquest revealed the 30-year-old, she was only 30, okay? The 30-year-old wellness content creator twice refused an ambulance as she bled out after delivering a baby without a nurse or midwife present. Now, again, guys, she's doing a home birth, but she didn't have anyone present. No nurse, no midwife, no doula, right? It was just her and her husband. Okay, that's it. And like, I totally understand having a home birth. Okay, I get that. I get the home birth thing. But like, my God, have a doula. Okay, have a midwife. Have somebody there that is ready for the challenges that go with home birth. Now, I couldn't help but wonder if she was like doing this for a video. If she was really concerned about not going to the hospital and staying with her anti-medicinal sort of MO in order to have this baby to make the video. But anyway, 𝗙cie was adamant about no medical intervention before, during, or after the birth. And then her husband, Nathan Warnicki, and a birth support worker, right? That's her husband, okay? I guess there was a birth support worker with them. I don't even know what that is, what a birth support worker is. But so her husband just like gave her wishes, okay? And then eventually she started bleeding so badly that he was like, fuck it. He called the ambulance, but it was too late, okay? 𝗙cie was eventually rushed to a hospital where 24 worked to save her life. But by then it was too late and she died of postpartum hemorrhaging. The baby, her first child, survived. And then Nathan paid tribute to his wife on social media, referring to her as his soulmate and his best friend. Isn't that like, dude, that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking to me, is like, why do people do that? You know what I mean? Like, why do you do that? You know, like, I get, like, you know, I mean, I think a lot of us have distrust of doctors, and we do our own research and we have our own opinions. We're distrustful of, like, whatever, the pharmaceutical company. But, like, guys, giving birth is dangerous, okay? It's dangerous. It's dangerous for the baby. It's dangerous for the mother. And no matter where you do it, you should be doing it with, like, trained professionals and people that you trust. Now, when my son was born, me and his mother, we did not have a doctor medical thing. We had a midwife, and we had the baby in a midwife room that was in a wing of the hospital, and there was a jacuzzi tub in there, and I was the birth coach. His mother, Bryce's mom, did not use any medicine. She was no painkillers. So I was in charge of the birth thing, but, like, man, we had gone to classes for months. I was very competent at doing it. We had a midwife, and the midwife room was in a wing of the hospital. So if something went wrong, if there was a complication, and every couple hours, a fucking doctor would come in. She's not my wife. That was my son's mom. That was many years ago. All right. But we were never married. But we were sensible about it, guys. We were in an area where medical professionals were available, and we had, you know what I'm saying? We had the option of that, and then we could do the natural midwife birth. But, like, it's just so heartbreaking. This woman was 30. Okay, Linz, let's go. She was only 30, guys. Quite the hippie. Dude, I'm a hippie. I'm definitely a little bit of a hippie. My girlfriend, Jenny, now is definitely a hippie. Dude, Petrazi, let's go. It is sad, but your life is worth more than that. People need to stop being so stubborn. Yes, they do, dude. People need some tig-old biddies. Let's go. Yeah, that shit is wild, guys. Now, my tweet about this, my tweet went ape shit, because my tweet was unalive yourself to own the libs, right? Which is what they do. Dude, this shit went banging today, right? But yeah, man. So I'm kind of a hippie, right? I will admit I'm kind of a hippie. In college, my fraternity was next to this place called the Co-op that was, you know, it was like you work for part of your rent. And so all the hippies lived in the Co-op. And so I used to always hang out with the hippie. I liked the hippie girls. I myself was not a hippie. I was a little more preppy and a rock and roller and shit like that. But I've always liked the hippie girls. I don't know. There's something about them that they're pretty fucking chill as far as, like, you know, not being socially uptight and shit. You lived in a co-op? Let's go, Jibs. Right? Most women in labor receive medicine to prevent postpartum bleeding. Yes. No, I know. I mean, the bleeding can be gnarly, guys. You know? And yeah, isn't that crazy, though? See, the thing that bothers me about this, though, is because this is like, you know, somebody got in here. Okay, hippie, let's go, Wins. Like, look at this. And now I'm sad that, like, this woman did this. And I am sad that her kid's going to grow up without a mom because she was really stubborn and, like, for whatever reason, so stubborn that she wouldn't, like, take care of herself. But here's what bothers me is somebody got in here during my tweet and they were like, oh, I'm praying for the family. This guy, all human life is precious. Those making it political are sick. This person, right? And here's the thing. I laid into that guy because here's the deal. When you have a MAHA content creator, okay, whether it's this woman this tragic woman right here, or somebody like Jillian Michaels, okay? Or somebody like the actress that I used to know that went full-on anti-vax conspiracy crazy. When you have content creators like that are sowing distrust in the medical community, in the established medical science, and they're sowing distrust in all this shit, countless people are killed by them, guys. We don't know how many people have died because of RFK Jr. and Jillian Michaels and all these whacked out MAHA moms that say don't do this and don't do that, or they flippantly say things about things that get people to distrust shit, and then people don't take any medical care, and then they end up dying, bleeding out, or fucking hemorrhaging or whatever. You know, their kids get measles. You know what I'm saying? Like these people have an influence. And so when you are out there making money off people's fears and you're just like hitting that gravy train and shit, meanwhile getting people to distrust like reality, and then they end up dying because of it, you know? And that is just really stupid. It's really stupid, man. It is dumb because we don't know how many women died because of this woman, right? And yes, what Kate said too, as soon as this woman is dead, her followers will just find some other loon and they'll like gravitate over there, right? Some loon will like grab her following and be like, oh, you know, let's grieve together. Let's grieve together by not calling the ambulance while we're bleeding out. It's really sucks because science is not perfect, but science is in general, guys. Science is, there's a longevity and a reality to it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has ever prayed anybody out of having cancer, but chemo fucking therapy can sure like get people out of cancer. Okay. My mother got lung cancer. She got a lobe of her lung removed and she did some radiation treatment and she lived for 20 more fucking years, bro. And not because she had a prayer circle, because she went and did some medical treatments. Now, certainly, I believe in alternative medicine. I do. I believe in acupuncture, right? I healed a broken fucking scaphoid, right? I healed a broken scaphoid with no cast. Dude, I broke my scaphoid, which is a bone in your wrist that if it doesn't heal right, you lose your hand. I didn't have medical insurance at the time. And I went to a specialist to get a cast and they wanted me to pay $3,500 in cash up front as a deposit. And I was like, dude, I can't afford that. So I went and saw an acupuncturist. I spent $1,000 on acupuncture over like a month and a half time, 2-month time. I never even got a cast. I just had a splint, wrapped it. I went to acupuncture. I continued bartending the whole time. My shit healed perfectly. Okay. So like there are times you can go out of bounds and you can heal things with Eastern modalities or other modalities, but you don't want to like, you know, if my hand started getting weird and swelling up, I wouldn't have been like, oh, let's go get more acupuncture. At that point, I would have gone to the hospital, right? You know what I'm saying? you know, there's like, you do the other modalities, but you know that there is other medical science to fall back on. Dude, this shit pisses me off though, because it's senseless. And it reminds me, there was a big deal here, guys, in Oregon. It was the COVID sheriff. Okay. You ready? It was the COVID sheriff. I don't know if you guys know about this, but he was in Washington. Dude, you ready? It was this guy. Where was it? Let me find this guy. It was in Washington, right here. Where was it? Right here, dude. Okay? This guy, dude, Robert LeMay, okay? He was a Washington state trooper that, like, there was a vaccine mandate and he refused to get vaccinated. He was like, he told the governor of Washington off. It was like, fuck you, I'm not getting vaccinated. He took early retirement and then he died of COVID. And it's like, yo, dude, why? Why? Dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, this is MAHA, okay? This is MAHA, guys. Isn't that crazy? Dude, he blew up in the media and then he died at 50 of COVID. Like, he like literally took the permanent vacation retirement. He did the Aerosmith retirement plan, bro. Dude, also FYI, Peter Stats is a punk. Let's go, dude. Thank you, Wins. Let's go. Again, MAHA. Dude, so dumb. All right. By the way, just so you know, just between you and me, don't judge me. Tony said, sounds like a real entrepreneur. I have an entire room of my house, an entire room from floor to ceiling. The whole room is filled with boxes of ivermectin. Okay. I am ready. I am MAHA to the core, boss. Dude, an entire room of ivermectin. Dude, let's go. Dude, I'm serious. I kid you not. You think I'm joking, but guys, let me just tell you. You ready for this? Dude, right here. I'll show you right here. Every time I touch peens, every time I do this, guys, I rub a little ivermectin on all the peens, and then we go. And it dude, ivermectin on every peen. It like makes it just like more jiggly, dude. It does. It makes it much more healthy and pleasurable. Let's go, baby. All right. All right. All right. All right. Enough. Oh. Okay, you ready? Dude, sword fight. Let's see what we got. We're 25 away, guys. Oh, shit. Dude, the goal ended. I didn't realize the timer ended. Paul with prayers. Let's go, Peter. Dude, I'm going to reset. You guys, do you guys, you want to gun this? Should we gun it? You want to gun it? I'm going to gun it. Let's try to gun it. All right, I'm going to set one up for the remaining 25. We're going to get them, though, like shotgun style, boss. You ready? We're going to do it fast. Okay, thank you, Peter. Thank you, Linz. We're going to do it. We're going to grind it, okay? We're going to grind it. Dude, Linz, let's go. PP merch. Let's go. So right now, guys, there is some merch at actingliketommie.com. Okay, that is my gaming site. There will be a PP site. There's not going to be PP specific merch for a little while. We're not quite big enough for that, right? But, you know, we'll get there. But there is some cool shit at actingliketommie.com. But let me start this goal, okay? Hold on. Yeah, there's some cool shit. All right. So, dude, it won't let me do 20, 25. What the fuck, bro? Dude, why can't you do 25? That's so stupid. All right, we're going to do 25 and 15. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We gotta, guys, we gotta look at, we gotta look in, at these Hegseth memes, guys. Oh my God. Okay. So obviously Hegseth is getting Hegseth is getting roasted because of the war, okay? Because they're a sort of a memorial, like, I don't know what it is. A memorandum came out today that showed the basic points of this peace deal. And I don't know if you've seen the Trump quotes, but this shit is a disaster, okay? Iran used the Strait of Hormuz and they basically got everything. They got a nuclear program. They get to keep their ICBM missiles. Republican congressmen are saying, oh, Iran's got to defend herself. It's like crazy. Okay, Israel supposedly is going to have to back the fuck off. Iran's getting the $300 billion fund. All the sanctions are getting lifted. I mean, Iran is like getting a bunch of money returned. They are like making off like bandits. And Trump basically completely surrendered to every single thing. And he kind of had to, because this is the only shot he has at maybe not getting, losing the House. Okay? He did it because of the election. Like, he is hoping beyond hopes that they can somehow affect the economy in some positive way between now and the election. Okay? That is what's going on with them. You can bench heavier than Keg's breath. Let's go, McCorbin. Let's go, baby. All right. Dude, yeah. It is a disaster. And we're going to look at the deal, okay? We're going to look at the deal in a little bit, but let's look at these Hegseth memes, okay? Because look at these memes, dude, right? Renames it to the Department of War, names himself the Secretary of War, fights one war, loses. Dude, everyone's shitting on him. America got Hormuzed. It's over for Kanks. It sure is, dude. Broadway Scott, let's go, baby. Dude, Yvette, let's go. How's it going? It's going good, Yvette. Thank you, boss. Renames it the Department of War, fights one war, loses. Dude, they're going to town, bro. Oh, my God. Dude, they are going to town on Hegseth. This one is pretty good, too. Dude, I love the little stars and stripes fucking thing. Dude, Pete Head's breath. Dude, the Keg's breath. Oh, shit. Petey. Dude, they should give him an NDA. All right, so let's look at some of these clips. All right. Oh, my God, dude. This is crazy. Look at Trump, dude. Look at this.
The straits close up. Bad things can happen. In war, terrible things happen. Like you mentioned the question before about a school gets hit. Other things get hit. Bad things happen in war. War is a nasty place. I see it. I see it. I see it better than maybe anybody has ever seen it.
Dude! What a fucking idiot, bro. War's a nasty place. I see it. I see it better, perhaps better than anybody's ever seen it. Dude, look at Marco Rubio, dude. Just look at his face, bro. He looks like he just knows he has sold himself down the river. Like, what a fucking moron, boss. Oh my God. Dude, we have to look at these clips. Some of these are so crazy. I have never fucking seen, right? Look at this. Now he's talking about their uranium.
We've been pretty tough on that. It is a little hard, though, when you say that somebody wants it, other people have it, other adjoining states have it, and you're not letting them have it for purposes of electricity and things like that. It's always a little tough. You have to use a little common sense, please.
Oh, yeah. So Iran gets to enrich uranium, too, right? Because other people have it. Iran should have it. Dude, yesterday he was like saying, I'm gonna use a nuclear weapon on them. And today he's like, well, dude, everybody else is enriching, so Iran needs to enrich. I just enriched my diaper. Marco. Dude, isn't that wild? Oh my fucking God. It gets worse though, okay? You ready? Watch this. Dude, you ready? Now the ICBM missiles.
So we'll be working on a parallel effort with the Gulf nations to address non-nuclear issues such as the conventional ballistic missiles, which we'll be talking about, and support. I mean, they have to have some because other people have some. You got to have some. Somebody said you shouldn't give them one. I mean, I have guys. I like some of these guys.
Oh,
but I don't think they're smart. Sir, you shouldn't let them have any missile. I said, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to let Saudi Arabia have missiles, but they can't have them? Yes, sir. Doesn't work that way, you know?
Dude, did you hear the fart there?
Work that way, you know? Saudi Arabia have missiles, but they can't have them? Yes, sir. Doesn't work that way, you know?
Dude, sounded like he farted there. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, bro. Right? Dude, he is so... Now they get missiles, guys. Dude, 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, let's go. Trump looks like a goddamn mental case. He sure does, boss. Dude, let's go. Lady B, Maga, Obama gave $1.6 billion of Iran to their own money. Yes. And now Trump is going to give them, like, no sanctions. He's going to return a bunch of money, and they get that $300 billion fund. So they are getting it all. They are getting it all. Where is the other one, dude? Where's the one? There's one where he, like, farts, boss. It's pretty crazy. All right, guys. Dude, 7 minutes, baby. Let's go 15 and 7. Oh, I want to find the fart clip. Dude, look at this. All right. What is he talking about?
Thanks a lot, Mr. President. Question on Brazil. I would like to know, how was your interaction here in Evian during the G7 with the Brazilian President Lula? Did you talk about the new U.S. tariffs on Brazil? Did you talk about the U.S. designation of criminal gangs as terrorists?
We did.
How was it?
I spent a lot of time with him, actually, and it's become a little rough country, right? Politically. It's been a little dangerous politically. You're talking about Brazil, yeah?
Yeah, no
it's
shit.
Been, nasty. I hear they arrested somebody that's running for office today. I found that out after we left. I just said goodbye to him, and I heard that they arrested the Bolsonaro Jr. He was doing well in the polls, and they arrested him because he made a statement in Texas. They arrested him, or they want to arrest him. They have something out for his arrest. No, they play pretty tough. But nobody plays tougher than the United States. Look, our elections are totally rigged. We have rigged elections.
Dude, what the fuck? He just throws that in there? Like, what is he even talking about? Website malfunction for merch? What's the malfunction? Right? Because somebody ordered a couple days ago. What is your malfunction? There shouldn't be a malfunction. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Where is it? Like a boss. No, we're going to look at the like a boss clip, though, too. Because that one was pretty wild. Dude, what the fuck is going on with his hand, dude? They're all cut up? Dude, they're like, his hands are all fucked up. I want the fart clip, dude. Oh, there's one where there actually is a fart. Dude. He is such a disaster. He really is. He is a disaster, guys. Oh my God, bro. Look at him, dude. Yikes. Yikes, dude. Look at him. Yeah, I mean, isn't that funny though, guys? Like, our elections are totally rigged, but like, okay. So you guys, how'd you win all three? Right? How'd you win all three branches of government if they're totally rigged? And then you won both branches of government like 2 years ago and 4 years before that, and you've won 2 out of the last 3 presidencies. My old horse used to dart and fart. Let's go, Serene. All right, guys, 4 minutes. 13 and 4. Let's look at this ugly motherfucker while we get these. 13 and 4, boss. 13 and 4. Dude, I don't know what he's doing. His hand, he's grabbing the diaper, making sure the diaper doesn't explode on the way up. He does not look very tough, guys. Okay? Yeah, if you see him lower himself into the chair, like, look at this. Watch him sit down, guys. Watch him sit. Just watch him. This is crazy.
Thank you very much.
Dude! What the fuck, bro? Like, he can't even sit down. 3 minutes, guys! Let's go, baby! We're 13 away. And then we do have 5 over that, but we'll get him. So it wouldn't let me do 25 because YouTube sucks. Oh, is this it? Oh, yeah, this is the one. This is the one, dude. This is the fart noise. Right here.
We ended up with the original members, but then when the election was rigged, that's right.
There it is.
We ended up with the original members, but then when
right there.
The election,
like, what the fuck is that?
we ended up with the original members, but then when the election was rigged, that's right. We ended up with the original members.
The election was rigged. Rigged. Oh. Oh, yeah, here's the one about the grade school.
Now that you're approaching a new phase in this conflict with Iran, can you now say whether you will hold anyone in your administration accountable for the strike on a school that killed more than 100 children on the first day of the war?
No, if it was a fault, and as you know, that's under investigation. It's such a strange question to be asked at this state. You're talking about a long time ago, but nobody did that on purpose.
It's like 2 months ago.
Say about them, what about the thousands of soldiers that they blew up when they opened their car door? What about the thousands of people that were killed by Iran?
Dude, what the fuck? Hey, shithead. None of those fucking school kids killed any of your fucking soldiers, boss. What is he doing, dude?
Thousands of soldiers that they blew. I guess you'd have to say about them, what about the thousands of soldiers that they blew up when they opened their car door? What about the thousands of people that were killed by Iran? No, mistakes are made. The war is nasty. But I know it's under investigation, and I could have a report for you tomorrow. Or I would ask Pete Hegseth that question, because they have it under investigation. Please,
dude, what a fucking piece of shit, dude. Just absolute buffoon. 30 seconds, guys. All right, that's all right. Don't worry about it. 13 plus 5, that means we have 18. I'm just going to set up another 20 spot and we'll get it. Dude, crazy, isn't it? Jesus. Dude, look at this. Look at this shit.
That we have a very resilient economy. We have the strongest economy we've ever had. Now, the word affordability is a fake word made up by the Democrats. Here's where it's fake. Because they made it up. Because I inherited these prices. That we have a very resilient economy. We have the strongest
economy we've ever had. They made up the word because I inherited these prices. Bro, let's hope the stairs get to Trumpy Ivana style. Let's go, 𝗙𝗏𝗄𝗏𝗏. All right, guys. We're resetting. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get it. We'll get it this time. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. So it's 18. Dude, made up by the Democrats. Jesus. What a fucking disaster. He is so gross. He is like, dude, he's just so like low grade, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like such a degenerate fucking human being, boss. All right, we only need 18. All right. Let's go. There we go. It is like, it's hard. It is like hard to stomach him. Now, there is the one with Marco Rubio, right? When Trump is like, oh, I'm smarter than everybody here. Watch what he says. Figured it out. Merch. Let's go, Limbs. Let's go. You're the best. All right, watch this last one. And then we're going to move on. Okay, but there's the one where Trump is like, I'm smarter than everyone up here. And he looks around and you can just see Marco Rubio's face. Like, I'll be honest, I don't know how Marco Rubio is doing this. I guess Marco Rubio thinks he's going to become president or something. He's going to have presidential aspirations. But Rubio is not going to be president, ever. Okay? Like, never. There's no fucking chance, boss. There is no fucking chance. It is... Oh, he's such a dirtbag, dude. Dude, yeah. Marco is just on the way. He is on the way down to the basement, dude. He's going to the basement. But it is, let me find the clip. I didn't realize there were this many clips of here. But the one with fucking Marco's face in this one is crazy. Because you see his like soul leaving his body. Jesus. Dude, look at him, bro. Yikes. He does not look good. All right, hold on. Maybe it was an ASIN one. Oh, yeah, no, is this one. Is this one. About the stock market. How about some coffee mugs, boss? Let's go! Dude, one day, dude, Marco has a long-term date with Satan in 2 years. Dude, all of MAGA is going to be communing with Satan. Dude, coffee mugs would be great. But watch Marco's face during this. And 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, dude, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 should be in prison, bro. He lied about fucking Epstein. Like, deeply lied, bro. Like, what a scoundrel. But watch this.
I know, is every time we talked about the possibility of peace, the stock market shot up like a rocket ship. It never went down. They didn't like it. The people, you know, the stock market is more brilliant than anybody there is, including the people on the stage, other than me, of course. Let's see. I don't know. What do you think, Scott? Is the stock market more brilliant than you?
No, sir.
Oh, that's a terrible statement. All right, the stock market is...
The stock market is more brilliant than everyone on this stage except me. Look at Marco, though. What the fuck, dude?
The people, you know, the stock market is more brilliant than anybody there is, including the people on the stage, other than me, of course. Let's see. I don't know. What do you think, Scott? Is the stock market more brilliant than you?
No, sir.
Oh, that's a terrible statement. All right.
Dude, Lutnick's over here. Lutnick's like, he laughs at all the jokes because Lutnick obviously knows he doesn't want Trump to release the videos. Yo, Marco. Well, Marco, what up? Political punk here, boss. What the fuck did you do, boss? Jesus. You do not look comfortable, bro. You remember that guy? That guy who was upset about the genocide, who doused himself in gasoline and lit a match a couple months ago, boss? You look like you're like 20 seconds away from like grabbing a book of matches, boss. I'm serious. I'm worried. Like wellness check, 24-hour wellness checks on you, bro. We're gonna book all your hotels from here on out on the first floor. Cause, dude, if they put you above the 10th floor, we know the window's gonna be open, boss. Jesus Christ. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye. Oh my God. Dude, Marco, bro. Except like the genocide guy at least had a cause. Okay? Marco was doing this shit with no cause. Okay? Marco Rubio has basically polished Trump's shit-filled diaper. He has sacrificed any hopes of ever having like a serious political job again. I know he's probably going to run for president and he's going to lose. And you know, but dude, he's going to be remembered in the history books for like this face, dude. Right there. That's what he's going to be remembered as, dude. Right there, dude. Dude, there he is. This is when you look in the history books about Marco Rubio, you're going to open the history book and this is all you're going to see, boss. You're going to just see that. Yikes. Jesus, bro. Dude, seriously. He's going to be like, you know, scrubbing the bunions off Greg Abbott's fucking toes, dude. The little sandpaper. Oh, come here, Abbott. Yeah, let me hit those toes. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me get that bunion. Come on, Hot Wheels. Let me get that bunion for you, Greggy. Dude. Jesus. Oh my God. There he is. There he is, dude. Marco Rubio. He's contemplating his career moves. I just honestly, I don't understand why. He definitely sold his soul. He did, Yvette. I don't understand why, guys. Like, why? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? It just doesn't make any sense to me. You know, I mean, I guess you figure like proximity to political power, but this is the age-old thing. Can I show you something today, guys? For example, you ready? Look at this. Look at this. This was earlier today. This is a massive Zionist, okay? I don't follow this person, but I see them in my timeline from time and again, okay? There's this crazy Zionist account, okay, called Vivid something or other. But it is, let me find it, right? It is right here, this one, okay? So this is like a crazy Zionist account. They're like uber Zionists, whatever, pro-Trump. And Trump says Hamas actually behaved pretty well. And so a bunch of these Zionist people are like hearing Trump talk about, oh, Hamas wasn't so bad. Hamas did a really good job. And they are like freaking the fuck out. Okay? They are freaking the fuck out about this. All right? Now, look at this. This is hilarious, dude. It is hilarious because they essentially sold their souls for these guys. Okay? Where is it? Let me find it. Let me find the one. Let's find that one post. Okay? Right here. He's like, I can't believe I'm hearing this.
It's my hope that the peace agreement will be the beginning of a much larger deal all across the Middle East. We're very close. Look at the job we've done on Gaza. Look at Hamas. Hamas has been very silent. You haven't read anything about Hamas, and we're trying to get them unarmed. You know, they grew up with a machine gun in their hand. I think they actually, when they were born, they came out with a machine gun in their hand, so it's not the easiest thing, but they've actually, behaved pretty well, considering this was not the lifestyle that they were taught to have.
Dude, what the fuck is he doing? So now the Zionists are freaking out, and people are like, maybe you should have listened to people who warned you. But here's the deal, guys. These idiots, okay? And I mean, fuck them, right? Anyway, for all their warring in the Middle East, fuck these guys. But they're realizing, too, that Trump, he doesn't give a shit about them at all either. He'll take their money, okay? Trump will take their money. He'll take the Zionist money, and then he'll go take some money from the Hamas guys, too, and be like, oh, they're actually pretty nice. Dude, they said that they thought I was tough, dude. I really, you know what I mean? Like, he'll be inviting Hamas to the White House next week, and he'll be like, oh, Hamas just bought me a cabin, right? In Lebanon. Dude, Hezbollah just bought me a ranch in Lebanon. They're really nice, actually. Oh, I love Hezbollah. Dude, that's just it. He is just fucking doesn't give a shit, bro. He'll take their money and then boom, yes, loyal to Trump only. And like, dude, like, screw them all, though. I say fuck them. They fucking tied their fucking wagon to him. So, dude, let him go down, right? Let him go down. Sorry, Miriam. Sorry, Miriam. You and all your fucking cronies. Sorry, Mr. Ellison. Eat a bag. Eat a bowl, motherfuckers. Dude, he is. He is for sale. I have a big American penis. I do. Thank you for noticing. Dude, I have an American large. Dude, I'm glad somebody likes my big American penis. Thank you. Let's go. Swinging dicks. All right. Let's go, baby. 16. You ready? Let's secure this dance party. And then we're going to move on. We have a lot of entertaining shit to cover, guys. Oh my God. We're going to look at the war thing. We should look at some MAGA hogs. Okay? We should. Dude, these MAGA people, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? How did we get here? How did we get here? 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, let's go. 15, baby. Of course, that's a comment. Of course. That's my favorite comment that we've gotten all day, boss. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Dude, makes me think of Paula. Suck-a-ta-da. Suck-a-ta-da, Paula. Suck-a-ta-da, baby. Let's go, 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Dude, let's go. Dude, 14, guys. We got this. We're getting it. So we'll taste a little taste for you. 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝗪. All right, we're gonna find some MAGA hogs. Right now that dude, yeah. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna get ready for this. I see that Don Jr. So there was somebody with some drugs, guys. but it was actually not Don Jr. Just so you know, right? If you, I mean, I did see the person with drugs, but it wasn't Don Jr. And let me just show you, because if you look at UFC, okay, Don Jr. was not wearing a tie at the UFC events. Okay, Don Jr. was not wearing a tie. And the guy doing drugs at UFC was wearing a pink tie. Okay, and if you look at, so it wasn't actually Don Jr. Yeah, it was the dude with the pinkish tie, right? It was this guy. I'm going to show you right now who it was. It was this dude right here was the guy, okay? It was Tiffany's dude right there. It was the guy with the pink tie that was doing it. It was Tiffany's guy, okay? Mm-hmm. It was, right? Dude, it's too bad, right? There he is. Pink tie, cracking it open, cracking a baggie, right? Doing a little, what's he doing, boss? He's fucking he was pulling the baggie, rounding it out, taking a quick blast, right? I mean, we've all been there, right? But yeah, it was not Don Jr. It was fucking Tiffany Trump's husband. Looks like a Zyn pouch. Maybe. I think he was doing a little toot, right? He was doing a little toot, boss. I mean, we know these guys party. Come on. Oh, guys, let me just tell you, okay? I went to UCLA, all right? And UCLA is in Westwood. It's right next to Beverly Hills, okay? So a third of UCLA is Beverly Hills kids. Every Beverly Hills smart kid goes to UCLA if they don't leave the state. And let me just tell you, all of those rich fucking kids, they all party, dude. They all do. They fucking party like you would not believe. They get kicked out of high schools. They get moved to fucking private schools. They get moved from private school to private school to private school. Dude, all kinds of shit. So much chaos. And the whole time they're like, parents are like, how could you do this to me? And then the kid's like, oh, all right, I'm going to go get hopped up on coke and I'm going to go total your fucking rolls. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just unreal how irresponsible and decadent the Beverly Hills kids were. Now, the only good thing about it was if you live near Beverly Hills, this is what you learn, what we learned at least at UCLA, is you want to have somebody, anytime you drive through Beverly Hills, you want to have somebody from Beverly Hills with you. Because if you are like a young person and you have a kid from Beverly Hills with a Beverly Hills ID, if the cops pull you over, we had gotten pulled over with like bongs in the car, and the cops would just take the shit and let you go with no ticket because they don't know like who your fucking father is. So if you're ever partying in the neighborhood of Beverly Hills, make sure you have somebody with a Beverly Hills ID, and it's like a get out of the cops free card, because they will never arrest or ticket a kid that has a Beverly Hills ID. They won't. If you're out of Beverly Hills, you're done. But if you have a Beverly Hills ID or up in Bel Air, they will not they will take your drugs. They'll take whatever. If you're drunk, they'll fucking call somebody, get you a cab home or whatever, but they just won't bust you, right? It's wild, dude. And that would happen like all the time, dude. Dude, it's crazy. It's like wild. Yeah, this is not a Zyn pouch, dude. Dude, that's a fucking baggie, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Dude, I just blew out my ears, boss. Jesus. Sorry. Dude, let me see. Dude. I don't know, man. Dude, drugs. Yeah, dude, with the Zyn pouch, why would he fucking hide it? Right? Dude, did you see the photo though, guys? Look at this shit, bro. Look at this photo. Let me just show you. This is crazy. Look at fucking Junior, dude. Look at him, bro. Dude, homie is even she's looking at him. She's like, what the fuck? Even the kid is like looking at Don Jr. and being like, this motherfucker is high, dude. Look at him. Dude, he's all like, got fucking beads of sweat and shit at the bottom of his nose. Dude, Trump in his fucking wrinkled ass suit. Trump, dude, looking like a fucking idiot. God, he's so ugly. Dude, and Don Jr., this is Epstein's banker's daughter, by the way. That's Bettina, Epstein's banker's daughter. She's like looking, wondering where she's going to get money for her next pair of lips. She's like, I'm going to need some new lips because these aren't quite thick enough. Dude, you got Barron over here just wondering like, bro. Dude, where he's like, oh, fuck, where did I park the car? I don't know where I parked the car. Dude, look at Melania. Dude, I swear, guys, she looks like she is staring into the eyes of the devil. Dude, look at her. Or is she having trouble breathing because the cross is like fucking cutting her head? Dude, look at how tight that cross is, bro. Well, look at her eyes, dude. Dude, she has stared into the eyes of the devil. And she's like, holy fucking shit, I married him. Oh my God. All right. Dude, guys, we've been nailing these. Have I missed any? Dude, we got Dark Woke Nate. I'm obsessed with Paula. All right, I'm going to get you some Paula, boss. Let's go, guys. 13 and 7. All right, we got this. There's a little Paula for Dark Woke.
Hey!
Dude, she is so scary, bro. I'm sorry, dude. Melania is so scary. She is, dude. She's got that 𝗙𝗍𝗍𝗪 shit going. All right, we are going to look at Midas, though. We're going to look at the 14 points, the 14-point memorandum, so we can look at the Trump deal, okay? And this was from 11:30 a.m. this morning. All right, we're going to get this dance party, though. Dude, I'm a little surprised that you just, normally, like, for me back in the day, dude, Yvette, let's go. Back in the day, we just had vials, right? You had a little, like, amber-colored vial, and, it was, like, real simple. You didn't need to worry about baggies, right? Baggies break, man. You got to get a little vial. Bullet, yeah, bullets work too. I was never good with the little carburetors and shit on the bullets, though. Those always were a lot for me. But yeah, people used to have a bullet. I would always just have a vial, dude. Easy peasy, right? McDonald's plastic stir spoon. Let's go. Vials break too? I suppose. I never had one break, right? But they're pretty thick. Like you would have to like land on one with your body or something. Like if you had one in your back pocket and you fell down on a rock, they might break. But they're fucking thick, dude. They were like thick. Dude, Melania's like, where's my drugs? Where's Epstein? Where's Epstein pee-pee? Where's Epstein pee-pee? Oh. Let's go. Pine Box soon. Let's go, kids. Let's go. Save kids, baby. Save kids. All right, guys. 12 away, baby. 12 away. 12 in. What do we got? 12 in 5. Here we go. It's go time, baby. Let's go. We're getting the dance party, boss. We're getting it going. We're getting it. And then we're going to move on. What do we got next? We're going to do a little hog watch. We're going to do a little... We're going to just wander around and see if we can find something interesting. Dude, yeah, that necklace is crazy. It looks like it's cutting into her skin. I'm serious. I have never seen anyone wear a cross necklace that is that fucking tight, bro. That shit is like digging in. You can see the shadow of it. It is like digging into her neck. It is insane. It's crazy. I mean, I guess she's probably thankful that she didn't burst into flames while wearing it, right? You know, she's not really a cross sort of, woman, right? Melania, she's not a cross. Nerdy black woman said, if life were fair, these people would be feeling 10 times the misery they are perpetuating on the world. Yes! No, you're not wrong, nerdy black woman. Something tells me, though, that these fucking people are miserable. Dude, sue me! Her face is a jump scare. It is! Oh, shit! Bro, it's like 5 nights at Freddy's, dude. Dude, 5 nights at Melania's. Oh, my God. Dude, looking at her is almost as painful as watching her movie that was directed by an Epstein Island devotee, Brett Ratner. All right, guys, 10 away, baby. Let's go. The final 10, 10 and 3. This is it. It's go time. Go big or go home. Oh, let's go. Let's go, baby. The shaved face dance coming in. 10 and 3, baby. Ooh. Clock is ticking. 9 and 3. Dance party. Let's go. 9 and 3. We're going to look at the Iran deal. Two minutes. 9 and 2, boss. Do we dance or do we not dance? 8 and 2, baby. Wish I could donate more, but paycheck to paycheck stretch is getting longer and longer. Dude, Victor, you're going crazy, boss. We appreciate you. Let's go, Jenna X-Ray. Let's go. Dude, it's huge, boss. 7 away. 7 away. 7 in 2. We got this. Let's fucking go. Appreciate you, Victor. You too, Jenna. Looks like American Jesus. Dude, she's pretty frightening, right? She is, dude. Dude, Melania is pretty fucking crazy. Dude, let's go. Let's dance. No more wars. All right, guys. 6 away. 6 in 1.5. Oh, shit, dude. 6 away. Drum roll, please. Are we going to get it? Are we dancing or are we not dancing? Let's go. Oh, shit, dude. 5 away. Petrozzi, let's go. And she was not a successful model. No, not at all. In fact, she didn't get really much modeling work at all until she started dating Trump. Dude, Sumi Long, almost there. Let's go. 4 away, guys. The final 4. 4 in 1. Here we go. Drum roll. 4, 4, 4, 4 and 1. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, shit, dude. 50 seconds. 3 away. Let's go. Dude, Jenna, 3 away. Oh, shit. 40 seconds. Yeah, dude, Melania did not really get any, like, decent modeling work at all. She was a fucking third-rate model. Let's go, sue me! 2 away, guys! Dude, MCs, let's go! 1 away! And there it is! Dark Woke Nate, let's go! We did it! Oh, yes! Well, Paula... Sakatarada! Dude, Lynn's videos, let's go! Dude, Larry Harper, let's fucking go, baby. Appreciate you, boss. Yeah, guys, in fact, the thing about Melania that is, right, she had so few modeling things. Like, the only notable shit she had was the GQ magazine. She did 2 GQ magazine covers, one of which was this one, right, on Donald Trump's plane, where she was on the cover of GQ, like holding a gun and a thing of like jewelry or whatever in a very risque top. And then she had another one where she was like laying on a fur on a bed, like disrobed, and her boobs are kind of on the ground. But like, she didn't even do that. I mean, you can see how old she was. She was old when she did this shit. And this was like, you know, after she had fucking adorned, right? After she had pumped up. And that was like Trump shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like total Trump shit. Not like AOC, who did a GQ cover. Well, look at AOC on GQ, dude. Like, looking fabulous, right? Now, again, though, guys, you ready for this? Listen to me. I have no problem with sex workers. I don't. You want to be a sex worker? You want to be a nude model? You want to do that shit? I love that shit, okay? You want to be an escort? I don't care about that. There's nothing wrong with escorting. It is totally good money, right? What I do care about is having integrity while you do it, okay? That's the thing. I don't care if Melania is an escort, but when you're an escort for Jeffrey Epstein and you're marrying a fucking scumbag like Trump, see, now you have no integrity, right? When you're covering up people's crimes, when you will, like, you know, be partners with somebody who's anti-immigration, but you can't even speak clear English after 30 years of living in the fucking country. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that's bullshit. Like, I don't care if people have sex for money. Like, that's a totally honorable profession. But not when you have zero integrity, okay? And you're having sex for money, but you're doing it in a smarmy, underhanded way with fucking, you know, human traffickers and shit. You know? That's my take on it, right? I've known a lot of people that have, you know, stripped or done adult modeling or have OnlyFans or, you know, do escorting shit, but they were like women of integrity. They weren't fucking scumbags. Dude, Melania is a scumbag. Okay, she is. I mean, her movie was directed by, you know, Jean-Luc Brunel's best buddy, a rapist, you know, Brett Ratner. Dude, I don't believe she speaks 5 languages. I do not. I know they keep saying, oh, she speaks 5 languages. Anybody show me a video where this woman speaks any languages. Okay, she can't even fucking speak English, bro. Seriously. This story of Jeffrey Epstein PP has got to stop. Right? Be best. Be best, Melania. Be best, baby. Be best. Oh, Jeffrey Epstein pee-pee. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So let's look at the Iran deal, guys. We're going to go over this. A 14-point memorandum. All right. We're going to take the official look at the Iran deal. All right. So number one, the U.S. and the Islamic Republic of Iran and their allies are signing this MOU to declare an immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including Lebanon, okay? And from now on, not to initiate any war or any military operation against each other, refrain from the threat or use of force against each other, ensuring the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Lebanon. Dude, there's no way that this deal is going to last, boss. There's no fucking way. The final deal will confirm the permanent termination of the war on all fronts, including in Lebanon. I just don't believe that Netanyahu is going to stop warring, guys. I don't believe it. The U.S. and the Islamic Republic of Iran will respect each other's sovereignty and territorial integrity, refrain from interfering in each other's internal affairs. Okay, the U.S. and Iran commit to negotiating and achieving the final deal in 60 days. Okay, immediately the USA will begin removal of its Navy blockade and any disturbances or impediments against the Iran, and will fully end the naval blockade in 30 days. Okay, during this period, the traffic of vessels will be in proportion to the numbers of pre-war traffic. The U.S. and America further undertakes to remove its forces from the proximity of Iran within 30 days. Upon signing, Iran will make arrangements using its best efforts for the safe passage of commercial vessels with no charge for 60 days only from the Persian Gulf to the Sea of Oman and vice versa. The traffic of commercial vessels will immediately start, and considering the need for removing the technical and military obstacles, demining Iran will be, and demining by the Republic of Iran will be instated within 30 days. Iran will conduct dialogue with the Sultanate of Oman to determine the future administration and maritime services in the Strait of Hormuz in discussion with other Persian Gulf states in line with the application of international law and the sovereign rights of coastal states of the Strait of Hormuz. So this is weird, this little part here, because it's like no charge for 60 days. Does that mean they're going to be charging potentially after the 60 days? U.S. undertakes with regional partners to develop a definitive, mutually agreed plan with at least $300 billion U.S. dollars for reconstruction and economic development of Iran. So Iran is making off like a fucking bandit, guys. $300 billion for reconstruction and economic development. Okay? All required licenses, waivers, and permissions needed for the financial transactions will be granted by the USA. Okay, the USA will terminate all types of sanctions against Iran, including the UN security resolutions, IAEA Board of Governors resolutions, and all unilateral U.S. sanctions, primary and secondary. So they're getting every fucking sanction lifted. Dude, this is crazy. They are like, dude, right? Dude, I'm surprised. I'll be honest, guys. I'm thinking that by the time we get to number 14, like, the Iran is going to be on our money. I'm serious. I think the country of Iran is going to appear on the $5 bill, dude. They're going to replace Abe, boss. You watch. This shit is wild, dude. Oh my God. So all the sanctions are gone. Okay, then Iran reaffirms it shall not procure or develop nuclear weapons. Okay, and the U.S. and Iran have agreed to resolve the disposition of stockpiled enriched material pursuant to a mechanism that will be agreed upon later on. Okay, with the minimum methodology to be downblended and supervised. The two parties agreed to discuss the issue of enrichment and other mutually agreed matters related to Iran's nuclear needs based on a satisfactory framework. So they're getting enrichment. I mean, guys, like, what have we gotten? There's nothing in here that is really different than the Barack Obama deal, except Iran is getting a fuckload of money and all sanctions lifted. Like, this is like the Obama deal with wheelbarrows of cash and a whole bunch of financial benefits. Like, what the fuck, bro? So, pending the final deal, U.S. and Iran agree to maintain the status quo. Okay, the Iran will maintain the status quo of its nuclear program, and the U.S. will not impose any new sanctions and will not deploy additional forces in the region. Dude, oh my God, yeah. Is there monitoring? I have not seen anything about monitoring yet. The U.S. will, the U.S. Department of Treasury will issue waivers for the export of Iranian crude oil, petroleum products, and derivatives, and all associated services, including banking transactions, insurances, transportation, etc. Okay? That until the sanctions are determined, the U.S. is giving them waivers for all to be able to export all their oil and shit. The U.S. will make fully available for use the frozen or restricted funds and assets, okay, which is like, bro, this is what Barack did. Remember, Obama did this and it was hugely problematic. The U.S. and Iran will mutually agree on the procedures related to the release of funds. Such funds, whether retained in the original account or transferred, shall be made fully usable for payment to any ultimate beneficiary designated by the Central Bank of Iran. And the U.S. agrees to issue all necessary licenses and authorizations. The U.S. and Iran agree that the executive mechanism will be established to monitor the implementation of this and future compliance. After signing and subject to the beginnings in 1, 4, 5, 10, and 11, the U.S. and Iran will start negotiating regarding the final deal, and the final deal will be endorsed by a binding United Nations Security Council resolution. So, wow, dude. Now, so Marcia, the $300 billion is supposedly coming from the Gulf states, but like, that's catchy, right? We don't really know. Supposedly, like, I know Trump is going to say it comes from the Gulf states, but like, you know, the governments of the Gulf states might tell their people it's coming from the U.S. I don't know. It's not being defined here, but here's the problem. The problem, of course, is it doesn't appear to have a long-term commitment to free passage of the Strait of Hormuz. Before this war, the Strait of Hormuz was free. That's number one. Number two, okay, is and obviously this is the framework, but I don't really see a distinct monitoring setup. And so maybe that's going to come in the final deal, how this shit is going to be monitored. But they're getting to have ballistic missiles. They get to enrich uranium. And it sounds like they get a fuck ton of money, both all of the money back, all sanctions removed, and that $300 billion fucking reconstruction fund. So they are like making off like a bandit. You know, that is crazy, guys. That is like, this is wild. This is like one of the craziest, like, ass reamings I've seen in a war deal. You know? Oh my God. And so, you know what's problematic here? So, and here's a comparison. I guess I don't know how accurate this is, but there is, right? Dude, we had a war here. Now, they killed one leader, but the leader was replaced by his son, who, as far as I know, is just as aggressive, if not more. But so, yeah, Strait of Hormuz tolls after 60 days. which means, guys, once the tolls hit the Strait of Hormuz, that's going to cause price increases for everything, dude. Like, you know what I mean? This is the worst fucking deal I think I've ever seen. It's like the Obama deal had monitoring. The Trump deal does not. The Obama deal had the sanctions. The Trump deal does not. The Obama deal gave a little bit of money. This gives all the Iranian seized assets back and the $300 billion construction fund. But here's what's crazy about this, though, is the fact that Iran was able to extract this deal out of the United States exclusively by shutting down the Strait of Hormuz, which means now they know. Now they know, like, holy shit, like, we control Hormuz. They know now from here on out, Hormuz is their bargaining chip, that anything they do, they can just strangle Hormuz, right? It's going to create a situation where if the new leader of Iran decides he doesn't like what's going on, they're just going to, tighten up the Hormuz and then wait for everybody to scramble. Like, we went to war in order to assure Iran that they now have the biggest bargaining chip in the world, even to the point of where Trump is promising Israel to stand down. Now, I don't see how this deal, like, Netanyahu's got to be fuming, dude. Okay? He's got to be fuming. I don't think Israel's going to like this deal, guys. I don't see how anybody in the Middle East is going to really like this deal. I mean, it doesn't seem like it benefits. It basically, like, lets the Middle East know that Iran is holding all of the cards, bro. Right? Like, we're sorry, but Iran now controls the entire Middle East. And so we're going to give them everything. Pardon us now while we go give them all back rubs. Like, yo, dude. Dude, is Ben Shapiro crashing out? I bet he is, dude. Dude, 𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍 is probably snorting fucking cocaine off a hooker's butt right now, wondering what the fuck he's doing, dude. Dude, he is. He's snorting blow off Charlie Kirk's ass right now. Dude. Oh my God, bro. This is brutal. Brutal, dude. Brutal. Yo, Trumpy. What up? Political punk here. All right. So we just read the deal. All right. And we would be remiss if we didn't ask you, like, how's your ass feeling? Is it hurting right now? You feel like you just took a jackhammer right to the fucking prostate? Because, dude, this deal sucks, bro. It's like the casino is bankrupt. It's like you have to hand Melania over to the supreme leader, on weekends for like a year, dude. She's going to come back walking all bow-legged and shit. Dude, what the fuck did you do, bro? I mean, how? How did you get a deal this bad? I mean, what do they got? They got some Epstein videos? They got fucking Katie Johnson up in there? Like, man, you must have fucked up, bro. They must have some shitty ass videos, because this is the fucking worst deal I've ever seen. Seriously. This is like the worst divorce lawyer on the planet just came in and just fucking took all your shit, bro. You fucking dumbass. Dude. Yeah, dude. I'm serious. Stephen Miller's not even going to change your diaper anymore after this. Dude, Stephen Cheung's going to be massaging your balls. That's all you got left. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye. Oh, bro. What the fuck, dude? Dude, that is so bad. I mean, I knew it was going to be bad. But look at this, dude. You ready? Look at this. Look at this old tweet from January of 2024. How many more Iran-funded terror hits will happen with the $6 billion that Joe Biden gave them? How many more great patriot soldiers killed? Or are we / the media still pretending money given to that psychotic regime isn't fungible? Okay. Dude, how about with 300 billion? Dude, they just gave him 50x, bro. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Dude, look at Trump, dude. Look at him. I'm telling you. Dude, I gotta call him back, dude. Yo, Trumpy. I'm seeing you at G7. Your ass does hurt, doesn't it? Look at you. That is not an exit face. Dude, that is entrance face, my brother. That is definitely entrance face. I've hung out with Melania. I know what the face looks like, boss. That is entrance face. Oh, you dirty bastard. Fuck you. Bye-bye. Dude, look at that. Oh, Jesus. Dude, there it is, guys. That is the Iran deal right there, boss. Oh, bro. That is rough. Dude, he is like sucking the crap in. He is, in this picture, it's like he is extracting the crap from the diaper, dude. That is pulling in. Dude, that is insert face right there. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Okay, that is rough. Now, guys, we got to look at this, okay? Because the mystique of Trump has been blown apart, guys. It has been blown the fuck apart, okay? The mystique of Trump. Now, I want to show you an example of how these guys operate. Because you know it's a lie, and I know it's a lie, but what's amazing is how they always leave the truth off of this shit, okay? Because one of the things that was wild was the White House today released the boss video, okay? So the White House released this video that is supposed to be just Trump, like, bossing. You ready? Look at this shit. Look at it. Here's the video. Here's Trump coming into the room, right? In France, G7, right? G7, France, whatever. Coming in. Here he is. In the room, dude. G7. Fucking right. Watch him bossing. This is him bossing, right? You ready? Here he goes. All right, he comes in. Look at him. He's fucking, right? He is the boss. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I'm bossing. I am the boss. There I am. Trump, the boss. The boss. Look at him. Oh, I'm walking through a tunnel. I'm walking with some other guys. That is the boss. Bossing in the big G7, right? But you want to see the video that this shit came from, guys? Because this video was not Trump being the boss. Let's go look at the actual video, shall we? Because, bro, the video, watch the actual video of Trump bossing. You ready? Here's the actual video that they took that clip from. Watch this. Here he comes. You ready? Watch this. There he is.
Hello, President.
Hello, I'm the boss.
Dude. That's the video. He came in. He didn't even know where he was. He's following the fucking, right? He's following the South Korea delegation. And, right? And the woman's like, yo, what are you doing? You're over there, bro. Like, next to Keir Starmer and fucking, Macron and, right? All the, right? You know what I mean? And he's just following the South Korean. She's like, dude, you're over there by Macron. And he's like, oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I'm over there. Okay. Then he's like exhaling. Then he's like, oh, I am the boss. It's like, dude, What a fucking dunce, bro. What a fucking dunce, dude. You know what I mean? Like, dude. Dude, he's so dumb. This guy is so dumb, dude. I mean, because realistically, when you look at the fucking the fucking clip, right? Like this one, here's the full one. Okay, look at this. This is another one where they have "I'm the boss," right? And they show him walking in, but they don't show him following the Korean people. Okay? They just show the end of this.
Hello, I'm the boss. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm the boss. Okay, dude. Right? They show the "I'm the boss." Dude, what a fucking dipshit. Now, everybody has to like treat him like this because he's got, you know, the most powerful fucking military in the world, because the US spends like 5 times what the rest of the world does. So they all have to fucking put up with this shit, right? Because he can, you know, look at what he did with Iran. He fucking fucked the entire world economy by doing stupid shit, right? He can go do something that fucks up everybody in the world. So they have to put up with this shit. But man, is he a fucking clown, dude.
Thank you, President. Dear colleagues. So we have a photo.
Would you like to stay for the meeting? It's okay with me.
Dude, and look at him though. Dude, he's being gross with the woman. Would you like to stay for the meeting? It's okay with me, dude. He like can't not be gross when there's a fucking woman around, dude.
We have a photo.
Would you like to stay for the meeting? It's okay with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, anytime there's a woman around, he has to be a fucking creep, dude. He is just a creeper, like weirdly sexually suggestive with a fucking some random woman inviting for her to fucking stay for the meeting, right? With his fucking 2-inch squishy ass mushroom peen. That dude, even Melania, even the Epstein hooker won't touch that shit, bro. Like, come on. She's like, yo, if I wanted to smell shit and have sex, she's like, I would just go fucking actual pig. You know what I'm saying? That's what the woman is thinking. Seriously. She'd just go fucking actual pig instead of an imitation pig, right? He's so gross, right? And then he continues, he tries to kiss Brigitte Macron, okay? On top of all this, dude, look at him. He's like fucking trying to kiss. He does the double lean in, right? He does the kiss. Dude, like, what the fuck, bro? Hold on, I think I have a longer clip. He gets the pullback. Like, why are you moving in a third time, dude? What is wrong with this guy? Like, honestly, hold on. I do have a longer clip, I think. Let me find this. Oh, dude, he's so gross. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah. Here we go. Watch.
When it comes to the reaction from the European leaders, I haven't seen anything negative or necessarily positive. I saw the Canadian leader come out and say he liked it. Have you heard anything from our allies?
Dude!
Have you heard anything from
He goes in again!
allies?
Dude! What is he doing, bro? That's...
Have you heard anything from our allies?
Yeah.
Dude.
When it comes to the reaction
Who is she?
from the European
That's
leaders,
fucking the French president Macron's wife. She is the person that they're suing Candace Owens right now. Right? He is trying to fucking, dude, that's so gross, bro. He goes in for the lean in and the hand on her, dude, and she just dips out, bro. Look at that with the hand. What is he doing, dude? Dude, she is like, yo, stinky. Yo, get the fuck away from me, boss. What is he doing? Right? Even the way he double kisses her, look at his hand. Look at his hands on her. Even when he's like double kissing her, look at the grip, dude. Look at the fucking grip. He's like manhandling her, right? Even on the double kiss, dude, right? He's like, fucking, what are you doing, bro? Dude, she's like, yo. Back off. Dude, he is so smarmy. Dude, the step back. There it is. There it is. Bro, the pullback. Ew. Ew, guys. Just ew. That is some serious ew. All right. Now, in other small news, okay, because tonight's gonna be a little bit of a short one. I'm gonna try and get some rest. I'm gonna get ahead on videos. But so, dude, you ready for something fun? This is a little short one, okay? But dude, Nick Sortor, okay, went to, dude, the search function is broken, okay? But look at this, dude. So Nick Sortor, this is amazing. So last weekend, Nick Sortor went to Times Square to cover the Knicks. All right. And dude, and somebody pegged him with the bottle. Okay. Somebody pegged Sortor with a bottle. He got clocked in the head, and then he like had a concussion, was wandering around for a couple of days. Dude. Dude. While he's filming, bro. Dude. Now. Oh, dude. He got another one, bro. Dude. Now, listen to me. I don't condone throwing bottles at people's heads. Okay? I honestly don't. I don't condone that kind of behavior. There is an addendum, though, in this case, that Nick Sortor goes and instigates violence everywhere he goes. Okay? So I don't condone it. I would not tell people to go throw a bottle at this guy or go attack this guy. However, the fact that I have seen him come to Portland for years and I have seen him instigate violence every single time he comes here, I am absolutely not surprised that when he goes out into these places, that shit happens to him, because he does that. He instigates violence like that all the time. And what I do know is if you go into spaces, right? Like if I went to Trump rallies and instigated violence inside a Trump rally, eventually I would get my ass kicked. Okay? And I'll be honest, if I went into Trump rallies all the time and instigated violence in there, I would expect to get my ass kicked. Okay? Back in the show days, we used to have pits, right? Right? And pits were like, you join a pit, you get in there and you might get scuffed. But if somebody went in the pit and were swinging at people and purposely pushing people on the ground and not helping them up, if they were instigating violence like that, those people might get roughed up. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't endorse it, but I am not surprised that this is the type of shit that happens to this guy. Okay? And what's crazy about it though is here's one of the things, right? What's crazy about it is this guy has never acknowledged the damage he has caused when he goes out, right? When he goes out and instigates violence, if somebody else gets hurt, he doesn't acknowledge it. And when the cops shoot 𝗙cie𝗶𝗃 or shoot Rebecca Good, or when the ICE officers picked up Kat Abu-Ghazala and threw her on the ground, these guys fucking cheered for that shit. Okay? And that's another thing that's really interesting is they will cheer when the state-sanctioned murder is happening. They will cheer when the state-sanctioned brutality happens, and they will go yuck it up with those guys, and then they want to play victim when it happens back to them. And so I don't condone this behavior, but I don't feel bad for this guy when he gets himself into these situations. I don't, because he's literally there. He is literally here to cause trouble, to create some type of thing that will harm the people of New York, that will harm people of color, that will harm LGBTQ people, right? He is going there to cause harm. And again, I don't endorse that kind of behavior, but I feel zero sympathy for him when this shit happens because of the number of people that they've harassed. In particular, dude, I've just seen this guy and Davis Court and Cam Higby, they caused so many people in Portland to get hurt, to get their heads cracked open by the cops for like no reason. You know what I'm saying? And they laugh at it too. They laugh at it. Now, I'm not going to go so far as to laugh at it, but I don't feel bad for him. Not at all, right? I mean, you know what they say, right? You mess with the bull, you get the horns, right? But I just think it's funny, though, about how everybody in here is like, I mean, I did sort of rail on him in the reply. My reply was kind of saucy. Dude, oh shit, dude. It's pretty wild, though. Somebody like tagged him up, dude. Oh my God, somebody tagged him up. That is like not cool, but it is also, I guess it's to be expected. You know what I'm saying? Right? He doesn't even see people don't like him. Yeah, well, I guess what's really interesting is like, I mean, I just don't understand why they would I don't understand why he would always, I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I do understand because they're trying to weaponize and trying to portray people as violent. And so they go and, they go knowing that, they're either going to instigate violence or somebody's going to start shit for previous things. And then they're going to try to weaponize it and monetize it. But screw him, boss. Dude, somebody did, right? The boss, somebody did make this the pedo. he went there for content and then became the content? He did. But there it is, dude, the White House. The pedo. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think for me, guys, it's, you know, watching the number of people that they've harassed here in Portland, I don't have a lot of sympathy for them. You know, I've watched them cause a lot of harm, dude. They do. And what's crazy about it, though, is you ready for this? So what happens with them is, you know how he was there in New York City, somebody threw a bottle at his head. So what'll happen with Nick Sortor is he'll go and instigate violence, but then he himself won't do the violence. The violence will be done by the police or by ICE or by the federal agents, right? And so then it's like, ooh, he gets away with it. Like they get the state to commit their violence for them, so there's no repercussions, you know? And right? I mean, they are like that is like super toxic too. You know, to me, it's super toxic because you can't even fight your own battles, right? Like if you're going to go out there and instigate violence, you should at least fight your own shit. You know what I mean? That is fucking, but using getting behind the state violence, I'm not down with that shit. Not down with it at all. All right. Dude, let's watch the fucking, there it is. Oh, shit. Is he doing some drugs? All right, you ready? Dude, we got to watch one more clip, guys. We got to watch one more clip. This, I'm telling you right now, you know we watch a little bit of Asmongold every once in a while, okay? Asmongold has now become Mr. Political Incel guy, right? He's wearing a weird, what looks like a Pride like sweatshirt from the 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝗀𝗏 collection. But watch this clip, okay? Because Asmongold says dumb shit. He says dumb shit. But this is about the dumbest shit I have ever heard from this guy. You ready? You ready? This is some brain rock, guys. Okay? This is like incel. We're talking, you're going to have to go and like get a bleach rag and ivermectin shoved up your ass after you listen to this. Okay? You ready? This is like the take of all takes. The worst take you have ever heard in your life. Here you go. You ready? Watch this. Oh my God.
Intelligent and smart people. The problem, people are really not going to like this. You're not being oppressed by the top 2% of society. You're being oppressed by the bottom 2% of society. And the bottom 2% of society have caused all of the manifest problems in your lives are caused by the bottom 2% in society.
Dude, right? So, just so you know, next time you go try to buy a house and that house you get outbid by a cash bidder, it's because of the bottom 2%, guys. It's not VC. It's not private equity paying cash for all the houses in your neighborhood. It's the homeless people that are stealing those houses, snapping them up with cash, right? The next time you get a credit card and it has 32% interest because those banks just loaned Elon Musk, $500 million. It's not because of the trillionaire taking out the loans. It's because of the bottom 2%. It's because of the homeless people and the piss poor people. That's why your credit interest rate is 32%. That's why they doubled the price of gas. Not because a bunch of Epstein-class war babies went and bombed Iran. It's because of the bottom 2%. Oh, shit. That's why gas is so expensive. That's why the grocery prices went up, dude. Dude, look at this inbred motherfucker, bro. Dude. What the hell, dude? Oh, my God. Now, I'm going to be totally honest, okay? If I ran into him on the street, guys, I would be pulling my wallet out, okay? If I ran into this disgusting person on the street, I would be giving him change. I would be like, yo, bro, you seem really down on your luck. I'm sorry. Are you struggling with something? You can't get your medication? Here's a 5 spot. I would walk him to Little Caesars or some shit, buy him like a $5 pizza. You know, I would be like, yo, homie, you need some shoes? Right? I would be dishing out. Dude, he looks like shit, bro. God. Dude. You would projectile vomit on him? Oh, shit. Then I would look at him. Dude, they don't have $5 pizzas anymore? No way, dude. How much are Little Caesars pizzas? Hold on. They don't have $5 anymore? Dude, they used to have $5 pizzas. I'm looking at a Little Caesars menu right now. Are they 6 and change? All right. Not for years? All right. Dude, I don't know. It's been a while. Dude, we used to live near a Little Caesars. Right? And I used to buy Little Caesars for the homeless people. Dude, I'm serious. You want a pizza? You want a hot pizza? Dude, I used to enjoy buying Little Caesars for the homeless guys, right? You gotta feed those dudes. Oh shit, bro. All right. Dude, haven't had them in years. Now they're selling, what is a hot and ready? Dude, I saw what is hot and ready? Right? Oh, they aren't selling hot and ready. Got you. What do they sell now? Are they selling some of this shit? They selling baggies of drugs? Is that what they're selling? They sell little pizza muffins now? Dude, that's fucking kind of a bummer. Dude, Melania, she is hot and ready. Dude, I'm telling you right now, guys, if you're really looking to score, okay? If you're really looking to score, guys, I would suggest like hitting Melania up, dude. I'm serious. Dude, I feel like Melania is a score. You don't like Little Caesars? Oh, I loved Little Caesars. I used to get the sausage pizzas. Dude, the sausage pizzas were so good. Oh, man. Dude, sausage pizzas, good. I went to a Pizza Hut not too long ago. That was pretty good. Dude, Baron won't let anyone near mommy. Dude, I could get near her. I'm telling you, dude, Melania, she would hang out with me, boss. I know she would. I know she would. Your little bro works at Little Caesars? Let's go. Dude, I love Little Caesars, man. Dude, sausage pizza was the way to go. Dude, hot and ready G7 diaper implosions. Jesus, dude, hot and ready. Stephen Cheung, baby. Oh, shit. Stephen Cheung is hot and ready. Let's go out with a little Stephen Cheung, shall we? Dude, Stephen Cheung, hot and ready, bro. Bro! Oh my God, dude. This is like Trump's closest associate right now. That's him, dude. Dude, I know. What the fuck is that, bro? Oh, shit. Dude, that shit is wild, bro. Jesus. Dude. It's like, yo, homie, What do you have for breakfast? Pudding. What do you have for lunch? Pudding. What do you got in them pockets? Pudding. Oh shit. Dude, gravy? He does. Dude, his whole bag, this is a bag filled with gravy, dude. Oh my God. Oh fuck, dude. That is some crazy shit. Oh my God. Bro, dude, the pants just get me, dude. Dude, like, yo, dude, who's your tailor, dude? Dude, Stephen Cheung and cat turd. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, dude. That shit is so good, dude. They're like holding him up. Oh, my God. I can't. Dude. I can't. Dude, wow. That is wild, bro. Oh my God. Dude, you think like when they're at Mar-a-Lago or whatever, they're like all talking to each other. Whose turn is it? All the girls are like, whose turn is it to take a picture with Puddin'? Dude, is it your, I think I was last weekend. It's not me. I think it's you. It's you and Suzanne. It's your turn. You guys are on Puddin' detail, right? And they're like, oh, fuck, dude. Can you do it? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Did you smell him today? I just can't do it. I'll do anything. I'll do 2 for you. I'll do your next 2. If you just go hang out with Puddin' tonight. You take... Puddin'. Oh, dude, the tie is amazing, right? Like, who fucking, dude, who tied this tie, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, who did the tie? I need to know who fucking tied the tie. Who is this? Anna, this is Donald Trump's communications director. This is the White House Director of Communications, Stephen Cheung. Okay? And what's crazy about this is this guy insults everybody all day long. You ready? Let's go look at him. Let's go look at him on fucking the internet. Let's go look at his behavior. Okay? Because this guy is like, right? Assistant to the president and White House Director of Communications, right? Watch the way he fucking talks about shit. He's always posting pictures of him with people, right? Okay, with fucking whomever. But watch him fucking like, let me see if I can find a tweet where he's like talk shit to people. Because he will get in here and he will like aggressively like tell people off, right? Like call them ugly and shit. Let's see if we can find one of his tweets. Dude, I feel like they're not, I feel like Elon's search is not working. We're going to have to dig in. Dude, he gets nasty. Maybe it's in the replies. That'll be where we'll find him. Dude, he's so gross. Dude, what the fuck is going on, bro? It's not even showing his replies, boss. He talks a lot of shit, dude. Dude, look at this. That was not him. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, here's one. Look at this. This guy, he calls this guy a slope-brained, mouth-breathing moron. Right? Right? Slope-brained, mouth-breathing moron. It's so funny, dude. Like him fucking, like, insulting people. Right? Especially when he insults women. He's, like, so gnarly. Because he's so gross, dude. Slope-brained. He loves calling women R slurs. All right? Right? Dude, right? Isn't that funny? He's fucking... He loves calling women the R slur. Homie. Homie, dishing out the R slur, guys. Isn't that wild? That is some precious shit. Okay? And he's like saying, oh, Rachel Cohen, you'll never get booked on TV because you're a loser, right? Oh, shit. She's a loser. Jimmy Kimmel is a shit human being for making a disgusting joke. He calls him Cuck Todd. Dude, Cuck Todd, bro. Dude, he does look like a butt plug. I swear to you. His head, if you like put a base right here, you could literally make butt plugs that are his head, like anatomically correct and scaled down, and it would be the perfect shape of a butt plug. Like, I shit you not, guys. Look at it. There is just, you know what I'm saying? I've seen them. That is a plug, man. You could literally, I could monetize. I could make the Stephen Cheung butt plug and probably sell that shit out, dude. It is the exact shape, bro. It is the exact shape. Like, we could use his head to, like, plug an elephant's ass, bro. Like, just chung him, dude. What do you do? I just chung the elephant, right? The elephant was being ornery, so I chunged him. Dude, oh, man. Isn't that funny? That is funny, bro. Dude, I love it when they have the people talking about the no tax on tips, guys. You know why? You know why I love this? Because, like, nobody who has worked a service job has ever claimed their tips. Okay? Nobody. Like, seriously. Like 10% of the service industry people who are complete idiots claim their tips. I worked in the service industry, guys, as a busboy, as a waiter, as a head waiter who did the schedules and the floor breakdowns and, like, cut the floor, and as a bartender, okay, for a total of 22 years, okay? 22 years. I never claimed more than, like, 10% of my tips, ever, in 22 fucking years, bro. And nobody did. You know what I'm saying? Nobody did. So they're like, oh, there are no tax on tips, right? And these women are like, oh, here we go. You ready?
It helps tremendously, honestly. So I'm super grateful for it.
Being in a tips-based industry, you know, having something that allows for more consistency and gives me a little more breathing room when it comes to rent, gas, food, all that. I mean, it is a benefit.
How much of
your livelihood, your business is dependent upon tips.
Everything.
What is the impact to
Everything.
you of the no tax on tips policy this year?
It's been amazing.
It helps.
Dude, first off, like, what are they even talking about? It goes up to $25,000. It doesn't even cover your whole year. But nobody claims this shit, right? I mean, I know they just have people, whatever, saying shit, right? CNN interviews Las Vegas service workers. You know what they didn't mention, right? What they didn't mention here is how Vegas, have you like talked to people in Vegas? I know some adult entertainers in Vegas, strip clubs. Dude, Vegas is like people are like dying on the vine in Vegas. Nobody's going to Vegas. Nobody has like extra money. It is like so dead. It is so dead. It is like so dry. People are fucking, I feel bad, honestly. I know some girls who moved to Vegas and they are like literally like, what the fuck did we do? It's crazy, dude. They're getting brutalized. Like Vegas is getting brutalized, you know? They're getting fucking hammered. It's really bad. I feel bad, honestly. And I mean, even my own behavior, I like spend way less money now. It's just like shit is tight, dude. It's like crazy. You know, it's not at all what it was, right? But all right, dude, I'm gonna go make videos. No cash. I know, dude. Dude, it's like times are tough, man. Times are tough, boss. I still can't believe that, like, let's see this. Let's see what states pay service industry Dude, what states do this? This shit is crazy, right? Look at this, dude. No way. In 43 states, employers can legally pay tip service workers a sub-minimum. That is crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? Dude, that is crazy, but who... So, in Oregon, 15, 1630, Portland Metro. But some of these, look at this, like Arkansas, if you're a tipped worker, right? $2.63 an hour, dude. That is so shitty, bro. $2.63 in Arkansas, right? In fucking Idaho, $3.35 an hour. Iowa, $4. All the red states fuck their workers, boss. It looks like Maryland has a low one too. That's shitty. Right? New Hampshire, too. Right? New Mexico, $3. North Dakota, $4. Oklahoma, $2.13. Yikes, dude. Right? West Virginia, $2.62. Wisconsin, $2.33. So you don't make shit. Dude, here in Oregon... Dude, our minimum wage here was always better. Like, I moved here and it was like $9 an hour. It was almost double what it was in California. And guys, shit was cheaper here too. When I got here, like minimum wage was like way higher here than it was in California. And shit was cheaper here. But all the red states fuck their workers, boss. Every single red state fucks their tipped workers, dude. Look at that. All the red states are just brutal, dude. $2.13. That's the lowest amount they can pay, dude. The minimum cash wage. Crazy. And look at that, dude. A tipped employee is if they receive more than $30 a month is what makes you a tipped employee. Which means, you know what, guys? You know what's crazy? Is you could have a business, Okay, you could have a business there where you like give tips to your workers, $50 a month, and you could fucking pay them $2 an hour. Isn't that wild? That is so fucked up, bro. I wonder how many businesses that are you know, have like undocumented workers, how many they're doing that where they're tipping them, right? They're giving them cash tips every day and then paying them $2 an hour. You know it's happening, and the workers can't do anything about it because they're fucking right, because they're gonna get deported if they do. Isn't that wild? That is so fucked up, bro. Like, welcome to America. And yes, they have to tip people out. Even the waitresses, okay, if you're a waitress making $2 an hour, you're probably tipping out the kitchen. You're definitely tipping out a busboy. So shitty, bro. Dude, first time you've ever seen anyone address it? Dude, I'll address it. I did that shit for years. All right, you ready to dance? Let's go, baby. Let's go. $10 in Florida. All right, good. Dude, yeah, it's a con, bro. It's all a con. But right now, guys, fuck them all. We're going to fucking dance, boss. Let's get it. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to shake a leg, baby. Dude, it's crazy. Let me just tell you though, as far as like, dude, bars here in Oregon were like making a killing, dude. They were. Now it's probably harder, right? I'm sure it's a little harder, but dude, back in the early 2000s, it was crazy. Oh. You like the dance? Let's go. Dude, the dance is good, man. I'm telling you, anytime you're feeling down, you can fucking dance. And it is like, I don't know, it's good for the soul, boss. I feel like moving my body to music has helped me through a lot of hard times. I shit you not. There's something about it that's just freeing. Yeah, it is. It's cathartic. Cost of living in Portland is crazy. I mean, yeah, it's definitely gotten crazier. It used to be pretty fucking cheap, right? When I first moved here, guys, in 99, I lived in a 3-bedroom house, 1 block off of Hawthorne, right? On 35th. It was like right in the prime center of the Hawthorne district. 3-bedroom house, 3 guys living in it. We paid $300 a month each, right? $300 each for a 3-bedroom house right in the fucking prime Hawthorne. We had a rehearsal space in the basement. It was 3 different bands that lived in that house. It was insane. $300 a month. Then 5 years later, I moved into another pretty totally cool neighborhood, walking distance to a grocery store and a Blockbuster and Chinese food and all that shit, and several strip clubs. And it was a 3-bedroom house, $895. So, right? And I lived there with a girlfriend. And then when we broke up, I kept it. I had a recording studio in the basement. It had a full basement that was like finished basement. I had a recording studio that I ran out of my house. I like took the door off and put in a door with double pane window and shit. And dude, I rented that fucking house myself. I lived alone in a 3-bedroom house, paying $895 a month for like 5 years, dude. The rent never went up. It was insane, dude. So crazy. Now you'll pay $900 for a room in a house. Dude, it's nuts. It was so cheap. Dude, it was so cheap. That house was amazing. It was such a great house. The owners were a lesbian couple that had 2 kids, and they were fucking so cool, dude. They raised the rent. I lived there for like 6 years. They raised the rent $20 in 6 years. That was it. They were amazing. Right? Dude, it's fucking wild, boss. All right. Dude, yeah, we'll check that out, Rail Yard. All right, we will. We'll check it out. Dude, it's crazy, dude. You're trying to make out the things on what desk? On this desk or that desk? All right? You talking about this desk? There's a crystal. All right? And then there's a miniature flashlight. All right? The hard drive. Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh. All right, you ready? Let's go. Let's get it. I'm ready, dude. Dude, I like the crystal, dude. That shit, some selenite. Shit is magic, dude. It's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of crystals. Gotta have some selenite, baby. Dude, I'm kind of a hippie. I told ya, I'm kind of a hippie. I'm a post-punk, indie rock, hippie, fucking metrosexual, fucking scenester. Dude, I'm serious. I'm equally comfortable, like, talking about crystals or wearing, like, a Hugo Boss suit and fucking, you know, I like that shit. I like all of it, dude. I like it all, baby. All right, you ready? Let's go. Let's get it. I'm ready. Let's get a little deja vu. Let's get it. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Dude, yeah, it's a workout. Fucking get that fucking heart rate up, right? Because I might be tempted. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with everything. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with everything but me. Yeah, yeah. But me. Yeah, yeah. You, I love you. Yeah, 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 I love you. I love you. Let's go. I will see you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and stay radiant.
I just wanna change the world. I just want the perfect girl. I don't wanna hang around, I'd rather be found. It gets better, I wonder, my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating. Change the world, but I'm not gonna wait my turn. I don't ever want to come down, I'd rather be found. It gets better, I wonder, my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating.
It's about